Goddamn, that's the truth. I often wonder, will you remember that bluebird in my heart? Would you, baby? Reflected hands are above. Disgrace me, I still have diamond eyes beneath you. Reflected hands are above. Disgrace me, I still have diamond eyes beneath you. You always say goodbye when I need you. You always telling me lies that I see through. You always bleeding upstairs, but I bleed too. Come on, darling, walk away now.
All right, welcome back to Badass Band Song Live. We're here with the Sharp Medicine today. Guys, thanks for being
Hi.
here.
Hi. Our
If you'll
pleasure.
introduce yourselves and tell us your role in the band.
I'm Andrew. I'm the singer and the guitarist.
I'm Francis. I am the bassist and vocals.
Yeah.
Vocals.
That seemed questionable for a minute.
My name is Mike. I play the drums.
Nice. So when and why did each of you start playing music?
I think I started when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13. I don't know why. I think I always just liked it. Yeah. That's about it.
At various ages. The first thing I learned was when I was in second grade. I learned how to play Enter Sandman on guitar. And I just stuck with that until I was about in seventh grade. And then I started playing more music. But my brothers played guitar, and so I always had guitars in the house.
Same thing with me. I had an older brother, and he got a drum set in the house when I was in fourth grade. And that led to playing music, or playing it.
Nice. All right, so you two are both from New Yorkish area. How did you guys all meet and link up?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles is the answer.
Yeah, that's the short version. Do you want like?
Go for
The
it.
sh-
Tell
okay.
us your story.
So I know Francis from Jersey City. I moved there in 2003, I want to say, and he tended bar at a place that I DJ'd at, and then he
I hired you.
What?
I hired you to DJ there.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But in general, I only saw him at the bar, like whether I was DJing or just there or whatever. But which also meant that I saw you all the time.
Yeah.
Because I was at that bar all the time. And then
Lucky son.
I moved to Los Angeles a little over 3 years ago, and he and I hadn't been in touch for.
We were Facebook friends.
We were Facebook friends.
Facebook friends.
Right. But we weren't like in touch.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and he had lived in St. Croix, and he moved from St. Croix to California and got in touch with me, and we met up, and I don't know, we became like pretty fast friends from only sort of knowing each other at the bar.
Yeah.
Turned out, like, I had a music project going, but it was just me and another girl who was sort of singing, and he played bass, so that was perfect. And then Mike and I have mutual friends. The night I met him, I went to this bar called the Edendale, because like our mutual friend invited me out because there was a girl that I wanted to hit on. And I ended up not being able to really like talk with her, which was fine because I got to talk to Mike all night. And we became friends. But the weird thing with Mike is that he's from a town or a suburb just outside Milwaukee called Wauwatosa, which is where my uncle and his family live. And my cousin actually apparently got married at a church that's like a block from his house. They used to skateboard at.
Did you go?
Yeah, I used to skateboard at that church. No, I mean, I don't know his family.
Oh, okay.
But, right, I didn't go to the wedding.
Did you?
Yeah, he didn't go to the wedding. But the groom maybe went to school with you.
The groom did go to
Yeah.
The groom went to high school with me.
Yeah. So yeah.
Small world
Wow.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this is almost like a Kevin Bacon, like 6 Degrees, like almost kind of thing.
Yeah, it's very odd. And so but the other thing is like the first I heard about Mike, I was back in Jersey City, and like Mike has a solo project of his own. I was at my friend's house and he put on Mike's 10-inch
Record, 10-inch record.
10-inch record, and and I was like, oh, this is great, but I had no idea who he was. Like,
Yeah.
he's just sort of like a cover on a record. And then when I met him at the Edendale, I think our mutual friend Carrie was like, oh, this is Mike, and I said, are you Mike Kroll? Like, I Hate Jazz is the record.
Not trustworthy.
It's a funny title.
Yeah. And he was. So it was a thrill not only to make a new friend, but to meet someone who I thought like
Rock legend.
He bought my album on iTunes prior to knowing me.
yeah, this is true.
That's awesome.
Now I don't want failure, don't want success. Just want your arms around me and your head on my chest. And I want my life, I want your life too. But someone's gotta wake up in the morning, and that's the truth. Look behind you, I'm not getting in the way. Look behind you, look behind you. Look behind you, I'm not getting in the way. Look behind you, look behind you. Just want you to hear me and pass it around. Your friends are all nervous, I'll get the next round. Write 1,000 pages and one for you. But someone's gotta wake up in the morning, and that's the truth. Look behind you, I'm not getting in the way. Look behind you, look behind you. Look behind you, I'm not getting in the way. Look behind you, look behind you. I didn't end my life, I'm just getting older. I didn't end my life, I'm just getting older. I didn't end my life, I'm just getting older.
All right, so why the name The Sharp Medicine?
I don't
That was
know.
so. What's that?
We don't know.
We don't know. I have no idea.
I was so I moved to LA. I didn't move to LA to do music. I moved to LA because I wanted to move to LA, but I also knew that like I was going to sort of re-pursue music in whatever town I lived just outside DC prior to moving here. And yeah, like I needed a band title. My friend Kara was doing marketing, like music marketing. And I said, and I think I had like a list of band names. I asked her about it, and she said, the first thing you need to do is just Google all of these. And like if a billion things pop up, that shouldn't be your band name. And And so so the sharp medicine, like that comes from one of the last things that Sir Walter Raleigh said before he was beheaded. And it's something like, and I really should memorize the quote because I
Yeah.
feel like this is going to come up more and more. But it's something like, this sharp medicine is a cure for all ills, something, something, something. And I, honestly, like, it was totally random that I read it. And I saw it, and I was just like, that's cool. And then I Googled it, and that a whole lot popped up.
Yeah.
And that ended up being the band name.
Nice.
I can burn your letters, but I can't burn down New York. I can't trash your pictures, can't cut Virginia to the sea. Road's long and it's dark and it's a motherfucker. Road's long and it's dark and it's a motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker. Whoa! I gotta stop. I've held this long enough, and I won't try to fight it. We'll both be on our backs. Road's long and it's dark and it's a motherfucker. Road's long and it's dark and it's a motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker. Woo! You used to be so brave before. You used to be so brave before. You used to be so brave before. You used to be so brave. Road's long and it's dark and it's a motherfucker. Road's long and it's dark and it's a motherfucker. Road's long and it's dark and it's a motherfucker. Road's long and it's dark and it's a motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker. It's a real motherfucker. Whoa! I swear it's too much to fight it. 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 I swear it's too much to fight it.
So, who are your musical influences?
The Ramones.
Yeah. I think we all like the Ramones.
Yeah. Well, I think the
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, these guys are Jersey folk, so they like Springsteen.
Yeah.
I
What's-
think we all like the Replacements.
Replacements.
Right. Yeah. The unifying bands are Replacements, Hot Snakes,
Hot Snakes.
Pixies,
Pixies.
Nirvana.
I keep repeating.
Nirvana, I
Yeah.
I think the band sounds a lot like this band called the Gun Club, which is not a very well known band, but they're fantastic. And I think that insofar as a band that like sounds the most like us, it's probably the Gun Club, but I never say the Gun Club because no one knows what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think those are the touchstones for what the band sounds like now, like Bruce Springsteen, the Pixies, that sort of thing. But it's weird because those aren't necessarily like my 5 favorite bands.
Gotcha.
The Clash, I guess. There's some Clash.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
But-
songs are shorter and less anthemic than Springsteen.
Right,
Just as
which is fine with
dirty
me.
as the Replacements and the Ramones. Less British, but sometimes as angry as the Clash. And all 3 of us probably weigh as much as Frank Black did at one point.
Ouch.
But
That
he can
was-
still shred, and he's one of our favorite bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
That
kind
was
of
also a
like,
pretty brilliant description.
That was amazing. I was like, he's still going. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah. I just forgot the rest of the
That
bands
was
that we
so
talked
good.
about.
Yeah. Well, so, and that reminds me that one of my favorite musicians is Tom Waits, and when he put out his last album, Bad As Me, I think last year, he gave an interview, and he was talking about how he was intentionally trying to make his songs shorter. So a lot of the songs in that are around like 3 minutes or like under 3 minutes. And he said that song should be about as big as a bagel. And that's a philosophy that I've sort of stuck with.
A West Coast bagel or an East Coast bagel?
What's the difference? Well,
Well, one's delicious and is a bagel, and the other...
but they're all the same size.
I worked in a bagel store for many years.
You know what? Just for this, it's an East Coast bagel.
Okay.
'Cause those are the good bagels.
That's, like,
Well, I guess
everything.
leading into that then would be my next question, which is how does your creative process typically work once you get past debating bagels and things?
Andy normally comes to practice with a really complicated song. and Mike and I typically like just shred it down to like 2 minutes or so.
I'm like, well, this is one drum beat that I can play.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If that one
that's the
doesn't
other
work, I can
thing.
play the other one I
Yeah.
know.
But then, yeah, that sounds like, and then my bass lines all are pretty much like the same bass lines from all the songs, just in different keys, for the most part. So our creative process is just like a collage of what we've already done already. Oh, and we're a cover band.
Yeah. So, I mean, Francis has actually been in the band, or like, so he joined up with me because I was sort of like on my own around December, November, December,
October.
October.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Mike joined up in April,
March.
I don't know.
springtime, springtime, 2013. So yeah, so at this point, the songs are like songs I had, and then they help, make them better.
Girls, leave me alone. Just trying to get my baby on the telephone. You got no rhythm and you got no soul. Say 6 words and I'm ready to go. Got coronas and corona, couple liters of speeders. By Moreno Valley, couldn't find any weed. Really don't remember what happened then. Woke up when we got back on the 10, and now I'm tripping with soul at the Ace Hotel. Got coke in my brow. These dudes have put some money on Pacquiao. Thought they would get into it at the strip. Scotch and soda running over my lips. Got a number from a hooker, went in view. $85 and a Reagan tattoo. Really don't remember what happened then. Woke up when we got back on the 10, and now I'm tripping with soul at the Ace Hotel.
One song you never get tired of. Any one song.
Hey Ya by Outkast.
Good one.
Nice.
I think that song and America's Funniest Home Videos are the closest we ever came to like uniting the world.
Speaking of that and music, kind of, my friends who I play music with, who are all in another band or were in another band, they used to play the theme song from America's Funniest Home Videos like really slow. Listening to the lyrics out of context of seeing like people fall and get their nuts smashed in, it's like mind blowing. You're like, it was funny.
All right, best live show you've ever gone to.
Jay Mascis. Jay Mascis? Nick Cave. No, Nick Cave.
Saw Cheap Trick at a bingo in Milwaukee, where I'm from. That was awesome.
Wow.
That was pretty cool. I love Cheap Trick, and just the fact that it was at a bingo casino was like made it that much better.
Wait, in Milwaukee?
In Milwaukee, yeah.
Is it that really creepy casino? The
Potawatomi?
yeah. Oh, yeah. I was there one night. I told you about that.
You did?
Yeah.
Well.
Sorry.
You just gotta
All right, favorite things to do not musically related.
Eat bagels. Am I right?
Oh, I watch Mystery Science Theater 3000 all the time. It's like one of my favorite shows. But I wouldn't want to categorize that's like who I am.
That's who I am.
I'm just the guy that watches Mystery Science Theater.